Natalie Lalonde, and this is Piece of Magic.
As you just saw, it was me in front of the green screen with my first slide. That's how I'm going to be doing this presentation. I'm going to have a little video of me in front of a green screen kind of showing you what the slide looks like. I'll make sure to include the slide, or I'll try to find a way to where I can like edit it into a video. Sorry, that is my cat. And I will also be going through and kind of doing this same pattern through the rest of the video. I hope that's okay. I'm doing this on a phone, so you know. But anyways, so I'm going to go through the next couple of slides and next couple of videos explaining about Piece of Magic.
What is Piece of Magic?
So, what is Piece of Magic? Now, Piece of Magic is going to be a site where you can buy used Disney props from either the resorts or from the parks. And it's pretty cool, actually. We have a relationship with Disney to where if they have any renovations they're currently doing, like right now they're renovating Disney's Polynesian Resort, which is the Trifecta 3 of one of their main resorts, and any of the props that they're no longer going to be using for the renovation, say they're getting new stuff like a new lamp, a new chair, whatever, all the old stuff that they no longer have use for comes to us. And then we go and we obviously make sure it's authenticated and it's good. And then we go and we put it on our website and, you know, give it a little brief description about it, and we send it out. So it's kind of rehoming and repurposing a little piece of the magic, hence the name, and that way Disney park lovers and fans all around the world can have a piece of the parks and the resorts in their home.
Alright, so here's the environmental analysis. We're going to be going over the economic, technologic, and cultural factors.
All right, so the next slide is going to be the environmental analysis. Now, the environmental analysis, I went over 3 different parts. I'm going to go over each part kind of like piece by piece. So economic is going to be the first sector we're going to cover. So economic analysis, you know, buyers are spending more and more online, especially right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. People are encouraged to spend everything and do everything online. So, you know, buyers want to be online. Buyers want to be doing things easily on their phone, accessible, instant, you know. And they're also spending more online, especially right now. The whole business has changed all around. And so prior to this website starting and our company starting, there was only one source of accessibility and ways to get Disney props, and that was actually through an antique mall in Florida. Now, great idea. They had a, you know, same kind of deal, connection with Disney. However, there's one problem. They have no online store. And on top of that, they have no way to ship products to anyone. If you want to come and get it, they'll reserve it for you, but you got to make your way to Florida. So we're opening that first kind of window and door and starting the kind of chain to selling these things online. You know, these are niche products. They're not, I mean, they're one of a kind. It's truly one of a kind, unless, you know, it's a hotel and there's a couple of different lamps, but once you have them, that's kind of it. Disney's not going to remake them. And also, you know, the increasing demand. People are going to see that, oh my gosh, you have a piece of rug from, you know, the Haunted Mansion, the ride, because they're renovating a piece of carpet. I mean, who's going to want that? Everybody, especially big Haunted Mansion fans. You know, it's going to be a really big, innovative idea, and it's going to blow up pretty big. All right, now the second sector is for the environmental analysis, is going to be the technologic side. So fairly advanced compared to the competitors, like I just said with the Lakeland Antique Mall. We're going to be the first ones that bring this on the web and allow shipping. So, I mean, we already have a competitive advantage right there. And obviously allowing for increased technology through different social media platforms and through our website is going to provide for maximum customer satisfaction. All right, and the final environmental analysis sector that I did is cultural. Now, Disney is a big brand, globally known. They have really big values that they are really strict on. I know that personally from working there that they are very strict. So, you know, keeping a good brand image with the community, since we are representing something that Disney owns, is going to be very important for us. Obviously standing for and being powerful with certain movements and, you know, standing up for things that we believe in are going to be important. Watching global trends, keeping an eye on what's going on in the communities. It's going to be very important. And since we're going to be reaching around nationally too, it's going to be even more important to kind of be aware, at least culturally aware.
All right, next we're going to go over the product, price, distribution, and promotion.
All right, so we're going to be talking next about product, price, promotion, and distribution. First of which is going to be product. Now, product, thankfully, all of our product selection is going to be niche. It's going to either be one or two of a kind, depending on how much we can get, but it's going to be kind of first come, first serve, which is going to, increase demand on all of our products. First, the big thing is going to be increasing customer reach, making sure that people know about our products, making sure people know about the exclusivity of our products. That's going to be a big deal. Obviously, we want, to get good customer feedback. We want customers to be happy, satisfied, which is a portion and a reason why they're creating their own customer profiles. They can connect with us, connect with other members, and let us know how they are satisfied with their product. So the next sector that we're going to be talking about is price. Now, one of our big goals is going to be maximizing long-term profit, increasing our sales volume, reducing market costs, obtaining a rate of return on investment, and obviously competitive pricing. Now, since we are, niche, we have niche products and things are going to be a little harder to come by, our prices are going to be a little bit higher, but that's just because we are selling products that are one of a kind, rare, and are truly collector's pieces. So it has to be fair, but it also has to be competitive. And we also do need to be making a return on whatever cost that we do make with obtaining these products from Disney. All right, so the next guy we're going to be talking about is distribution. Now, one of our biggest goals is to receive and ship 100% of orders within 24 hours. So we're obviously going to go and look at our inventory, try to sell it out as fast as possible, and within 24 hours of those objects being purchased, and obviously credit being approved and the payment being approved and no bounce backs. The goal is to have everything shipped out as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Now, on the website, I did include two different options. I actually went through the payments, although it's a fake website, no one's really going to do it. But for shipping, when it comes to costs, everything in the United States is going to take 3 to 5 days, and it's going to be relatively free shipping, obviously depending on where you are. And within international range, it's going to be a $15 flat rate. It takes 7 to 10 days, but the goal is to try to get it out of our distribution as fast as possible. All right, and the final category on this slide is going to be promotion. Now, promotion is going to be competitive. It's going to be all social media, all online, some face-to-face, trying to get some vloggers, bloggers to kind of include us in their promotions. But reality of the word is it's an online business, so it's going to be really function and driven and known about online. So we're going to try to, promote through social media as best as we can, keep our costs relatively low. And especially with some of the bigger Disney YouTubers, vloggers, it would make sense to, have a little shout out of our company through those people who have close to 1 million following, versus just, posting it somewhere else or doing things word of mouth. So it's definitely going to reach more of our global awareness that we want versus then keeping it local.
All right, here are some one-year goals and objectives for Piece of Magic.
All right, so the next slide is going to be our one-year goals and objectives. Now, this slide's going to kind of be easy to go through, so I'll just kind of go through it quick. So our first goal is to have 1,000 hits by the end of the first year. Based on the financial analysis that I do in a few slides, either the next slide or a few slides down, it seems like we do reach that goal. However, those are just estimates, so we're going to try to reach over social media as much as we can and get the word out. The next one is going to be 75% of people giving us ratings above 4 stars, whether that be on the website, products, overall experience, etc. Our goal is going to be total customer satisfaction, and if we're unable to get that, obviously we're going to be taking a lot of feedback, whether that's good or bad. We just want to make sure that we're ensuring that all guests are happy. This is the first year of a business. We've got to learn, and we have stuff that we have to learn, and sometimes getting negative feedback helps. And then the final one is hitting a total of 5,000 shares within the first year. Now that's going to be on any social media platform, whether that be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, email, you name it. We're not against it. Obviously YouTube as well, with me just being prior speaking about vloggers and YouTubers. So that shouldn't be too hard since we're global, but you never know. So those are some of our goals.
All right, here is the financial analysis, years 1 through 5 for Piece of Magic.
All right, so now we are on to our financial analysis now. It's hard for me to kind of explain a graph, but I'm gonna try to. I will, again, try to include photos as best as I can. I know that there was a green screen photo of me before, so just bear with me. So the total website hits, sales, fixed costs, and profits is in this chart. It goes through the year 1, 3, and 5, kind of breaking it up midway and seeing the progress that we're making. So the first year, unfortunately, our profits not that great. We're still learning. Getting things in from Disney is expensive, and if we're not, producing enough or selling things high enough at a cost, we're going to be suffering as a business. But, unfortunately, sometimes new businesses need to fall flat on their face before they actually start thriving. And it also depends on the availability and the renovations and things Disney is doing as well. It's going to be a two-way street. So, we're going to work on trying to improve that. And then our second year, we're finally hitting at a profit of $3,000, but just over $3,000, $3,300. Again, this is all an estimate that I did on a chart, but it's nice to see that we're finally starting to gradually hit a decline. Profit that was negative the first year was only by $210. That's not a whole lot for a company to kind of be under by, but it could be in the long-term aspect of things if things weren't to, kind of go up. However, by the end of year 5, we have a total almost profit of about $7,000. Again, estimating different costs of things, put in through a chart, but the goal is for the profit to keep rising, for the goods and services and things that we get in to be nice, good quality, and getting better and better and better. And obviously getting those website hits at almost 20,000 by the end of year 5 will truly help.
All right, and lastly here is a little slide on our website talking about its purpose, objectives, and of course the link to the website's below. I have some photos of the website over here as well.
All right, so now on to our final slide, which is going to be about my website. I'm really proud of it, so I'm going to go over 2 main factors that I chose to talk about on this slide, which are purpose and objectives. Now, the purpose is obviously to reach a larger audience, as large as we can possibly get. We included social media platforms on top as well, and as the word of mouth kind of increases, the goal is to add YouTube videos and mentions and posts and whatever, and kind of make it a nice feed to where you can see how people react and respond to our company. Obviously, we are going to be the first online store of its kind for Disney prop collectors, which is going to be really cool. And, also along those lines, it's going to be different. It's going to be one of a kind. It's going to be something that hasn't existed before. So it's really cool. Also, the objectives are obviously going to be to increase our client base, try to sell things as much as possible, and make sure customer satisfaction is top par. We want to make sure that people really like our website, and it becomes more of a community kind of setting. Okay, so that concludes our presentation. Now I'm going to be inserting footage of me going through the website. It's going to be another really fun green screen kind of thing again. Fun fact, I actually did this on TikTok. I obviously didn't post it, but I found the green screen effect and I thought it was really cool. Just bear with it. It's not perfect, but I tried and I think it's kind of awesome. I took some POVs of me scrolling through the website on my phone, actually screen recorded it, and then that's the footage I put in. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy my project, and thanks for watching. Bye.
So this is our website. It's called Piece of Magic. As you can see, we have a nice little toolbar on the top that goes through all the options, and then there's going to be a little section about us with a logo that I made myself, followed by a nice little detailed description about our website. If you continue scrolling down our website, it's going to show you our one-of-a-kind props, and it's going to also go through some of our quick store gallery. Now there is a link to click you through to our actual shop, but this is just a little quick scroll through on the main homepage. All right, the remaining portion of the website is a bit about our store, a bit about us, who we are, what we do, and then if you keep scrolling down a little bit, there's another gallery that shows a bit of our stuff. And then we have a get in touch little platform on the bottom for customers and guests to contact. All right, so we're gonna be clicking the Shop Our Online Store tab up top next to our homepage, and this is the page that you get. It's gonna have 6 different products and items, including shipping information, item information, and cost as well. Some are new arrival and even Alright, and the next tab that we're going to click on is going to be our discussion forum. This is where all different users and members can come and interact with me and other members of the site that are either big Disney fans or just really love the merchandise on the page, and where they can interact and become friends with one another. Alright, the next tab that we're going to be clicking on is the members forum. This is where you can log in, create an account, view your purchases, and also create and develop friendships on this website. So you're going to log in, create an account there, and then there's also a little blurb about me as well. Alright, and the final page of the website is going to be our contact us page. You can get in touch with us. It has our email, gives us a little blurb if you want to contact us as well, has our logo, some subscription forms, and then basically you can just go back to the main site. That's pretty much